The Swiss running brand On has opened its first standalone flagship store on London's Regent Street, designing the customer experience around community and technology. The design is inspired by a science museum. Visitors are encouraged to explore different products and technologies. In a world where e-commerce has become flat and uninspiring, customers crave more. Meaningful connections, personalized experiences, and radical convenience. In this video series, Frame explores projects that aim to push the boundaries of what retail is, bridging the gap between digital and physical while deepening relationships with customers. This is Frame Views, Connected Retail.
Yeah, so our London Regent Street flagship was our second location in Europe, and it's meant to be our largest collection yet of all our products in one location, as well as really a community hub. You would come in, and that's a bit more the science museum-like space where there are things you could touch, products you could learn about, lots of things. You could purchase things as well. It's a shoppable floor, but it's a bit more aimed towards educational, featuring the technology, really providing a wow experiential moment. It's very important for us that technology is not a barrier between two humans, right? So you're in a physical space, you come to a store for something you don't get on a digital channel. So technology here is actually part of this magical experience, and it's not in your face. So you're not going to have an iPad that you're interacting with. And so one way that we use technology in our store is also to not just explain in words, but it's to show how the shoes work or how they were designed along with the apparel.
Brands and designers should consider how specific technology can improve the retail experience. Immersive environments and smart tools cannot be replicated online, meaning that retail spaces can add a lot of value and provide a unique opportunity to allow customers to become familiar with them and the brand.
In London Regent Street, for example, we have a robotic arm that actually allows you to understand the different sort of character traits and use cases of our running collection. Is one of the first things you experience when you step in the store. We have other technology tools like the run scan that are sort of invisible infrastructures that are this like magical moment that collects data to better inform your decisions as a visitor, as a customer. But then these empower and facilitate, that very intimate conversation you could then have with one of our amazing advisors. In a few of our stores, we have very large digital mirror walls that are actually interactive. So it's part of our run scan in many situations, but other times it's sort of at a scale that is architectural. One floor down, so the lower ground floor, this is where we have a very flexible community space that's used from things for launch moments. We use it for activating our community, whether through yoga classes or, like a post-run get-togethers and things like this. On the upper floor, this is where we have our infamous magic wall, where you have the entire collection of shoes in all sizes and shapes in this one feature. And we also have all of our main apparel collection upstairs. So it's really upstairs where you have more of the product density and fitting rooms as well. In the material, we have natural clay on many of the walls that are locally sourced from the UK and also act as a thermal buffer in the store to mitigate the HVAC energy usage. So there's a lot of just small detailed things. We try to have a very localized approach to material sourcing, to suppliers, to dealing with that location. Somebody told me, I don't know the origin, this saying like brands are the new bands. People now, what we see, they're not just buying the product itself. They're not just interested in the functionality or the aesthetic or the price of the product alone. They're interested in kind of what that product or brand represents. So physical stores, especially like the one we opened on London Regent Street, it allows us to get much more closer and connected to that visitor. It doesn't have to be a customer, that's not the intention. It's really anybody who would have the curiosity to come up the street and explore a space. I think the best brands or the best opportunities are going to be ones that really define destinations that are exciting for many different types of visitors, and also really placemakers in the city. And that's why London was such a great opportunity for us on Regent Street. You could actually transform neighborhoods and communities by making a new place, a new destination.